honest, if I'm lying, I'm flying. God told me it's too much for you to do. Just keep grinding. I know I was destined to be the man, but I ain't draped in iron. Motherfuckers always wanna fix some shit. You can hide them pliers. Thought a nigga was hell, boy. I'm fighting them fires. I was out in Easter getting that bag, then I popped my tire. Sick as hell, not knowing what to do. This shit be survival. Had days in my life where mentally a nigga was dying. I'm tired of the bullshit. I ain't for the acting. A nigga not right. Almost.
Shit. Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jalil Roz. I'm back with another video. Real quick. It's my bad. But I wanted to talk about 10 things I learned since I reached my 20s. I'm 23 years old, and life has been a roller coaster since I started, since I started YouTube, since I started a lot of things. But I feel like the moment that I reached my 20s, life really hit me, and I wasn't equipped, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, most people aren't equipped normally when you are trying to do what you gotta do, and everything. So I got a sheet, I got a paper, I wrote it out already. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make the video like super long, but if it end up being long, then that's fine, because these real gems that, from my experience and things I've learned over the past few years. Like I said, I might be 24 this year, so yeah, Kobe. So number one is no one is coming to save you. Clearly, we all know that. We all know that, but it's like you don't really know the definition or the meaning of no one's coming to save you until you really have been down, you know what I'm saying, or you haven't had shit. Like, you've been down to your last, you spend your last on people, you give your last to people, and then when you give all of yourself, and motherfuckers pick up and they leave, you know what I'm saying, easily, and you gotta pick up the pieces. It's up to you to pick the pieces up. So it's like, that's just one thing that I think about that all the time. Like, but it's like, I also think about, would you rather live a life of, sorry y'all, would you rather live a life of freedom and your own choice and your own doing, that you know what you're saying, you get the opportunity to make your own decisions, or you want people to babysit you? That's where you gotta think, like, if you are a young adult or a grown adult, you gotta do things adults do. You have to be able to tap into that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to tap into that. But you gotta be able to tap into, not bad, Joe. I gotta take care of the hair. But you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it being you versus you, like, it's amazing, but it's also scary. It's also it's a lot of trust in you. It's a lot of you. It's a lot of you working, you doing, you learning and unlearning, and it's always gonna be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have your back the most out of the situation, or you always gonna be asked out. You don't want to be in that situation or predicament. You know what I'm saying? But always having your back is gonna keep you from that. Cause and sometimes it ain't always every day about to be peaches and cream, but you ain't gonna. You will feel a lot happier because you know knowing that you can make it through that struggle or whatever struggle. It reminds you of your power and who you are. So I think that it's messed up, but it's also, it can also be looked at as a privilege, you know, because everybody know how to discipline and be on their feet, you know. And we all working towards that every day, learning our parents' shit, learning the shit that our parents pushed on us. And if you a 2000s baby, you already know what the deal is. Like, for those who have been trying to live their life all this time and ain't been able to, you already know what the deal is. We all going through it. Shit, even people in their 30s, 40s, you never know. It just, everybody gotta, sometimes we like I said, we ain't, everybody don't come out the womb equipped. Or nobody does, but nobody is not everybody grows up equipped. So yeah. Number 2, I took way too long on that. You are not your mistakes. You are only you're only, life is like, you're only experiencing life. So life, like, you can't fixate over every single mistake or problem that you make in your life. I used to do this, and sometimes still do that because I know where I want to be, and when I feel like I'm not doing the things that I should be doing to get where I'm trying to get to, I fixate on it, and you know what I'm saying, down myself for it. And it's like, you can't do that. Those mistakes, those past failures, whatever the hell you went through back then, ain't who you are. It's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can always change the narrative. It's your story. Regardless of what anybody else say, you gonna die knowing that you made your decisions and you lived your life the way that you wanted to live it. Regardless how it was. You know? And don't look at your journey, or don't look at anybody else's journey and look at yours and be like, my life ain't shit. Because life is what you make it, man. It is. I'm really learning that, for sure. Number 3, everything is possession. So people look at you, they might see you full of life, and you might have that fire, that spark, that youth that they had about something, and sometimes it might make them mad, it might piss them off, it might make them jealous, it might irritate them, they might not fuck with you, they might talk down on you, you know, just because of the simple fact that you're doing things that you want to do, and that's you doing it by yourself with your own, you know, own power. Some people don't have the balls to take the step to do things that they want to do, like in life, and that could be that shit could kill you, for real. Not being the person that you desire to be, not even trying to aim for it, not setting no goals. It's not about being better than anybody else. It's about being your best self, being good for you. Because it's always gonna start with you, regardless. You came in this world alone, you gonna die alone. I'm not saying that like like you ain't gonna have people, but them people not going with you. So it's like, live your fucking life and do you, because once this shit is done, it's done, and there ain't no redos. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm spiritual though, so I feel like it's more than meets the eye. But still, regardless of anything, live your fucking life, because there's other people that don't give a shit about what you got going on, and they living their life. So do you, and keep that. Number 4, there will always be a way. I learned this recent. Like, I came to that realization recently, where it was just like, I'm straight. I'm okay. I'm fine. Like, whatever I'm going through is a season. It's not forever. It ain't my whole life. I ain't gotta tear myself down. I'm not about to be the person tearing myself down when other people trying to already. Nah, that don't sound right to me. That don't sound fair to me. I'm doing myself in over motherfuckers that probably don't even think about me. You know, I'm doing myself in over people that don't even think about me on daily. Why? The fuck? You know, it just don't make sense. It's not. It don't equal out. You know what I'm saying? You find your way. You'll figure out your way. The answers you're looking for on your journey will find you. You know, you just gotta give it time. Number 5, my bad. Love and own your journey. So the things, like I was just saying, you are not your mistakes. The things that you go through in life, you might feel like, why am I going through this? Why? So we never would know. Sometimes we will never know. Life is unpredictable, and it will do whatever it wants to do to you. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's a course. It runs its course. But thing is, you have the choice to make changes or stay the same. And whether it's a small change, just keep trying to make changes every chance you get, because you'll grow and you'll get better over time. If you really want to, you will. I used to be ashamed of myself and my journey and the things I do and the things I've done, but it's like, it's life, and you don't sit there and you don't sit and be sorry about your life, because motherfuckers don't know what it's like to be in your body, in your mental. So don't ever try to let nobody like make you seem like your journey in your life or things you've done wasn't shit, especially if you had to do it alone. Like, bitch, this was me and all me. So I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You wasn't there with me. When that nigga got jumped, you wasn't there. Like, when that nigga got bullied and had to fight back, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. You weren't there. Like, nigga got threatened. Nigga got I done got a gun pulled on me. Story time. I done got a gun pulled on me. Like, motherfuckers weren't there, but let somebody else tell it. They'll say whatever. They'll think whatever they'll think about who you are, and just think like, oh, you ain't lived no life. You ain't did shit. You ain't. Fuck them, because they always gonna be hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? So just let them stay with that mindset. Number 6, love to take care of yourself. This is an important one. This is something that I've been really trying to do as of late. Loving and taking care of yourself can be in many forms. As a self-love, self-care, that it's many forms of that. It's feeding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers don't even eat. I ain't gonna lie, it be days where I don't eat at all. And I be like, did I eat? And I have to force myself to eat. You know, you have to eat to survive. You have to have food and energy. You have to have energy in that food, whatever you eating, to pull from, so you can get through your day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I am not perfect at all, by any means. But one thing I know for sure, I ain't trying to be 50 and be fucked up. I'm not trying to be 50 and all I eat is processed bullshit. Or I want to eat real food. Like, I love real food. I like home cooked meals. I like to feel like good. You know, drink the water, clear your system out. That shit makes you feel good. Like, it's the things that we find boring and that we don't like that actually is the better thing, which is fucking crazy. But it's like, choose your heart, choose your struggle. Like, yeah, I might not be able to have this much. I might not be able to drink juice this day or that day. But you can still drink juice. You can still get you a little sip of juice or buy your juice at the store. Like, but you ain't gotta go crazy. You ain't gotta go crazy. You don't have to go crazy. Like,
G6K.
it is misconstrued a lot. And the media will lie to you. The government will lie to you. Your family will lie to you. Your friends will lie to you. You know what I'm saying? People will lie. People will bullshit you. You want to be around people that actually is trying to do the better thing, that's loving on themselves, taking care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Feeding themselves, cooking good meals for themselves. Cleaning their body out, detoxing, working out, like caring about their appearance. You know what I'm saying? Like, making sure your lips ain't chapped, making sure your teeth brushed, making sure your skin is clear, making sure your clothes is clean. Like, all of that is part of loving and taking care of yourself. Very, very small things that we do on a daily is part of self-love and self-care. Because if you didn't, like, it would be obvious. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was going through that breakup, my last breakup, though, I lost my way so bad. Like, and I was so ashamed. Me back then would have been ashamed to say this shit, but I don't give a fuck now, because it's a part of my journey, and I'm a better person because of it. But I didn't used to, like, my hygiene was terrible. I didn't give a fuck about getting up and brush my teeth. I didn't give a fuck about getting up to, like, I wasn't trying to impress nobody. I ain't want no relationship. I still don't. I still don't, for real. But I didn't. I was on my, you know what I'm saying, my phase, like going through my phase of depression, dog. It's fucked up. And like I said, I feel like I couldn't talk to nobody. You could always talk to somebody, though. Shit. But at the time, I didn't feel like I could. And so, like I said, but it got to a point where it was showing bad, like, on me. It was showing. I was losing weight, wasn't eating right, eating whatever, as long as it was with a snack, or I thought I was straight. Hell no. Wasn't getting no real food, no real nutrients, no energy. I wasn't taking showers regularly. I wasn't, like, dog, it be like that. It be like that. So if you ever going through a phase or something, always reach out to somebody, because you never know. They might have the same experiences you had. You know, some people think that we are so different, but we are definitely, because everybody's their own individual. You decide that, though. You decide that. There's a lot of people, we are all similar, but we all live our own lives. So at the end of the day, you are you, and can't nothing change that. Number 7, comparison is the thief of joy. A huge one. One of the biggest lessons that, for me, that I internalize as every day. Some people can't handle me in the way I act. Okay, like, I'm not meant for everybody. I'm not trying to please the next motherfucker. I don't care if I'm not like you. I don't care, because I'm my own individual. When you realize that, you start being okay with not having too many people in your circle, because the thing is half of them motherfuckers is gonna always judge you. Half of them motherfuckers never gonna respect you. Half of them motherfuckers is gonna leave you any given chance. So, and when you looking for them, they not around. You know, so why the fuck would I be trying to compare myself to a motherfucker that ain't even around me? Why would I be trying to compare myself to somebody, period? I was born me. I wasn't born you. I wasn't born her. I wasn't born them. I don't give a fuck. And I gotta remember that every day I wake up and every day I go to sleep, I have to remember that I am me, not you, not her, not them. Be you. Be yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Especially now, in this day and age, because a lot of motherfuckers is fakes and copycats. In a world of copycats and fakes, you literally can jump the broom. Nigga, you could jump out the stadium. Just being who you is. Like, stop trying to be somebody you not. Because a lot of times, that's why motherfuckers' journeys, or like when niggas come up, they journeys be like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, now think about it. Like, now think about a child. Now think about a celebrity that we grew up with, like Selena Gomez. Everybody and their mama. You can say whatever you want about her, but you still gonna fuck with her. You still gonna fuck with her, cause that girl been real and she been through her shit, and she was vocal about it, and she, you know, and everybody can't do that. Mind you, we watched her go through her shit as a young girl, all the way up into now. She's a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you think about that, it's like, compare. It's you judge, like, when you judge, you judging her. It's like you can't even judge her. If you really is judging her, you hate her, for real. Cause that girl been through a lot, and I don't even know everything she been through, but I'm pretty sure she been through a lot. So to get where she is now as a person, so it's like, we can't never judge people's journeys and just put them in that picture. So don't ever compare yourself to anybody, because the things you went through, the feelings you felt, they all mean something to you. Don't dwell over it, but acknowledge it. Always acknowledge it. Number 8, you will not please everyone. this is something that I'm really getting used to. Like, honestly, for me, I've always known, like, I wasn't gonna be able to please everybody. I always knew that. I always knew. Actually, no, I didn't. When I was younger, I was naive, and I wanted to please everybody. I wanted to make everybody happy. I wanted to, do things for people. I wanted to feel appreciated. I wanted to feel loved, respected. I wanted it so much that I cared about every fucking thing that a person said, did. If it what you know what I'm saying, I took everything to heart. Don't overplay your part. You will not make everybody happy. Some people, you could do the smallest shit and they will love you forever. You got motherfuckers that, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, they need 50,000 different things for you to make them happy. Them motherfuckers will never be happy. They need to do it themselves then. Let them do it themselves. What's good, y'all? My bad. So, my phone died. So, damn, this is really good. I love this. I'm not gonna stop admiring myself. Sorry, y'all. But, let them people do it themselves. Motherfuckers that want 100 different things, they'll never be satisfied. You got to learn how to love you and love what you got to be able to move forward and get more. So the people that don't get that, fuck them and move on. Because at the end of the day, you're not getting nowhere with those people. They're gonna strip you of everything. Then they're gonna go to the next motherfucker. They're gonna do the same shit until they learn. Get off your fucking ass and get it your fucking self. Number 9, there is no such thing as good or bad. It's only an experience. What I mean by this is, whatever you think is good or bad right now could change in an instant. Sometimes, but it won't change if you don't change your mindset. If you have a victim mindset, like the world is against you, come on now. You gotta be real with yourself. But like I said, this is an experience. Be grateful for this shit. Because people that are going through way more worse shit than you. Every time you feel like you're in a fucked up position, it's always somebody that's going through harder shit. So always keep that in mind, that it can always be worse. Be grateful for what you have now and where you are now. Because you might regret that you rushed that shit. It's times where I wish I wouldn't have rushed to beat my 20s. Now I'd be like, fuck, I gotta hurry, I gotta do that, I gotta do all this shit. Yeah, I gotta do all this shit, and I don't even know all this shit. But I gotta know it. It's fucked up. That's why I said, growing up without a head start, growing up without support, or the actual support that you need as a child to grow, it's fucked up. I ain't saying like I had a shitty childhood, but I had top, be a buck. And the last one is number 10. You only lose when you quit. Do not give up on you. That is what I mean. I don't know why my nose is itching like this, dog. I can't stop scratching it. It's about to be the whole video of me just scratching my nose. That shit itching. But you only lose when you quit. You only lose when you quit, and the reason being is because, like I said, everybody can give up on you, quit on you. But you can't give up on yourself. You can't quit on yourself. The moment you do that, you lose everything. Everything that you worked to build, you lose that because you gave it away. You said, fuck it, I don't want this shit no more. You gotta think, life is a journey. It's not a fucking sprint. It's not the Olympics. You gotta, and even them motherfuckers that's so good, they do that shit every day. Or they built themselves up into the person that does that shit every day. If you thought that a motherfucker just started off perfect, they never do. Nobody do. This is why certain people start coming up when they're in their 30s, 40s, because it takes time to build yourself into the person that you're trying to be. Me being who I am right now, this is only the beginning. I got a lot of knowledge, but this ain't it. I don't want y'all to think this is it. It's more to me. Like I said, it's more to me to I. But I ain't gotta say all that. For real though. So don't compare your journey to nobody. Don't give up on you. Keep real ones around you, because you'll never fail as long as you do that. And always know that whatever you're going through ain't forever. You got this shit. It's been your boy Jalil Rise. These are 10 things I learned since I've been in my 20s. I know this video is long as fuck, but I had to get it out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out. Peace.